This whole turkey hunting adventure started last year. I had my compound bow and I walked out and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try and see if I can't kill me a turkey. I hardly got into the woods at all. Had a decoy in my hand still. Had my ghillie suit top on. So, you know, I was a little bush. I was a little walking bush. Walking through the woods like, sounding like a turkey, you know. Wasn't doing any turkey calling yet. Whole flock of turkeys just walks up the hill. Right to me. Just comes right to me. Turkeys, turkeys. I hear them. Bro, I wanna kill a turkey. This is awesome. Ripping right down there. I gotta find a place to sit. Yo. Yo. Oh my goodness. Dude, I just gotta get set up. Oh my goodness. My rangefinder's in between my ghillie suit and my shirt, and I literally could not get that thing out. No way, they're right there. They're right there. No way. Yo, I smoked one. Yo, I just smoked one. I just smacked one. I don't know if it's down though. I don't know if I got him. And I shot at him right through there. I don't know if I got it. It's not down here. I need to be chill. I need to relax. My arrow's through here somewhere. There's my arrow. Nope. I'd say I was just fine. Yeah, guys, that turkey's just fine. Perfectly fine. That was insane. What the heck? I wasn't even ready, dude. Crazy. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. So anyways, we're out here in the exact same area and we've had a storm come through and there's a lot of blowdowns. There's a ton of blown down trees. There's root balls and stuff that are up, and we're gonna make a sick natural ground blind with 100% natural God-made materials. We're not using any hammers, no nails, nothing. Sticks and stones may break my bones. They can also build a nice stinking hideout for a turkey. You guys stay tuned and subscribe if you're not already, because Lord willing, we're coming out here during the springtime and we're gonna smack us a gobbler right here. So those turkeys during the spring, they were actually right there. I was standing like up here somewhere, but they were in here somewhere. Why don't we just set something up right here? So that way all we gotta do is come to that one spot, set out a hen decoy, and stick and call them right on up. We're gonna see if we can't kill a turkey here. I bet you we could. And these down logs from the storm are probably gonna create natural funnels. Say we set up the hen decoy here and the turkeys are coming from here, they're naturally gonna have to go to the end of that log. Or maybe they'll stick around and come down this side. They'll probably go around it on either one of the sides. I mean, they could jump over or fly or whatever, but a lot of these animals that have a lot of predators, they usually like to preserve their energy, which makes sense. I mean, if I could possibly have a coyote running after me, I wouldn't wanna be wasting too much energy. Originally, I was thinking a root ball, setting up by a root ball would be stinking genius. But dude, this is the size of the root ball, and hold on a sec. Actually, you know what? Before we get into the video, we're gonna be doing the unboxing from Taiwi right now. All right, guys, we're cutting into the video to open up the box that Taiwi sent over to us. And yes, it is snowing outside, and I'm wearing shorts. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Them boys in the war were definitely using butter knives, eh? All right, let's see what we're dealing with in here. Yes, sir. We got the new Taiwi turkey vest. Ooh, Real Tree Legacy camo. That's a good looking vest right there. It looks snazzy. Got the straps all adjusted now, and this thing feels so nice. They got these pockets on here that you can literally take the entire pocket off and move it around and rearrange it. Put it exactly where you want it. Opening for mouth calls, magnetic. The pot calls, magnetic. The magnetic seat, when you get your gobbler, say you're on public land, private land, anything, honestly. Open up this little pouch right here. Got yourself orange little dangly thing in my job. Got the little carabiner with it. You just clip it right on here, put it back on your back, carry your turkey around. It's gonna keep old Billy Bob from shooting you in the face. Hey, if you wanna pick this vest up, so you can use my code Morgan18, it'll save you 18% off. You got the option to sit down in luxury. I'm doing that. Now, what's actually gonna be a huge thing for building this ground blind is this stuff right here. Like, I know it seems crazy, but like if it was lower, like it really can throw off the vision. Even behind you, but in front of you is great too. So it just breaks up your outline even more. It's gonna be popping out the pad. I don't really want this falling on my head. It'd be great for camouflage and stuff, but Ain't no way, son. I'm gonna go ahead and hop under here. Oh, dude, this seat is nice and comfy. If it came down to it, we could stink and sit here, that's for sure. And this would really break up your outline pretty good, though. Have the camera right here. You guys looking right that way. Decoy down there. Boom. GoPro angle where you guys can see from behind me and see the turkey and just see it at freaking 12 yards get absolutely obliterated. I mean, this is the kind of thing I was thinking of. I wanted a bigger root ball because this thing is tiny, honestly. Like, a bigger root ball would be nice. Got my GoPro here. I'll show you guys the angle that you would literally be seeing. A little example type shot. Have you posted up right there? Turkey's like right out in front of us at like the big tree or anything over there, and just bam. This thing's pretty sick. This is what the root ball looks like. We're gonna get something that's a little more strategically laid together. We're gonna have to take a lot of this brush that's already down. I'm not gonna cut anything new. Not gonna use any hammers, nails. We're just gonna lay some stuff up, make it look natural. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna pick out the location first and see exactly where we're gonna want this and how we can set up for decoys and how we can set up so the turkeys don't see us. We also need this thing to be comfortable. That is a key factor. Camouflage number one, comfortable is a close number two. If you're not comfortable, you can't sit still. Next order of business, we actually gotta find the location. We're not just gonna wanna set up anywhere. We're gonna wanna pick out a specific spot and kind of have a place in mind, like, hey, if we need to swing left, we can swing left. We need to swing right, we can swing right. A game plan would be nice. Oh, piece of metal and wire and crap. Okay, that's pretty sick. I'm gonna try and find the exact spot where these turkeys were. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna be there again. They kind of seem to be creatures of habit. It looks a little different in here now with these blowdowns. It's a little hard to tell exactly where these turkeys were. I think they were somewhere in this general area. So what we're actually gonna go ahead and do is just kind of find a good, comfortable spot, and then we're gonna turn that spot into our ground blind. So I'm just thinking about where these turkeys wanna naturally be, and where they were at last year was somewhere in this general area. That's kind of like a wide area. It's a little bit different than deer hunting because if you get a fired up gobbler, buddy is coming in. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna set up here. This is wide open. I think we need to get this turkey into a little more thick stuff. Right here's my mom's tree stand, straight up from the tripod right here. I think she has said that the turkeys like to go down here, and I've seen that. Those ones I shot at last year, they ran and came like right out here. So yeah, they like to be here. They came up from like somewhere down here, walked up the hill at an angle over towards me over here. And so if I'm standing up there and there's turkeys I shot at somewhere in here, and they came from this way, I don't doubt they would come from that same way again. But remember, there's down logs, like that whole down log runs here. And so if we're calling and we like kind of project our calls to go down the hill, they might kind of see like, oh, they're facing that way. So we're gonna stay around the bottom, stay down like right below this little, kind of is like a bench, I don't really know. I think we need to try and get these turkeys to come up underneath this log and try and shoot them up here, kind of exactly where they went the one time. We could use these already down trees and set them up for some brush. I don't know about you guys, love seeing the animals you're hunting, but I'm not here to kill. This is actually really good camouflage, and somehow we could just set up in here, but we wouldn't really have a backrest. If you know anything about hunting at all, a good backrest is essential. When I shot a button buck this year with my compound, I was literally sitting right here in stinking tennis shoes. That deer walked right up there. That's about the end of legal shooting lane. I couldn't tell exactly what kind of deer it was. Let it rip. I absolutely destroyed that thing. Guys, we just got the first deer down of the year, baby. Let's go. Yes. Oh no, I got another button buck. Because we want to film, I really want a good setup location to where we can move. We kind of can tell, okay, hey, we think the turkeys are going to come from this spot. Now, obviously, they're not necessarily going to follow the script, but I think it's still better to have an idea. Less opportunity of moving, getting caught moving, turkey gone, and now you ain't got no turkey. Yo, if you're just sitting here from a turkey's perspective, dude, come on. That right there is a great spot to sit. There's backdrop. We can call them from coming up from right here and have our decoy set up somewhere up here. So these turkeys, if they want to come this way, we'll be literally propped up right here. I mean, look at how like camouflaged that is if you're sitting right there. Yeah, guys, this might be the spot. Sitting up right here, right up against this tree as a backdrop. I'm gonna set you guys up here and you'll see. Yo, honestly, if they come from that way, good. There's a big possibility they ain't coming from exactly where we want them to. We got this here. We got this here. I mean, great camouflage, especially if we put stuff in the middle, break our outline up and everything. I think this might be the exact spot. So now I think we just rush over, get a bunch of brush this thing in like crazy. This is pretty solid, especially because we can set the decoy. If we set a decoy like right out here and say the turkeys do come from this way, they might have their eyes fixed on the decoy and come around. This might be the exact setup we need to absolutely destroy a turkey. And I think if we just brush this in somewhere, dude, we're gonna be so camouflaged in right here. These turkeys are not gonna have a clue what's going on. It's gonna be turkey jerky for dinner, dude. Now, I don't wanna get too brushed in where we can't shoot. Might not be hunting by yourself very much, so we're gonna need room for 2 people here. But literally with that as a backdrop, oh, it literally breaks up your outline so good, especially with a turkey. Turkey's gonna be looking from like down this way and looking up. Dude, perfect. All right, so here is that downfall, and we're gonna take this back edge of it that we really don't need. But these stringy ones look so natural. They break up your outline even better. right, guys, we just gathered all that brush. We're gonna use that to brush in this blind. Does it really need to be all up in our face? Or would it be smarter to put it down the hill a little bit? We're gonna set it up in like a little ring. It's okay, like where it's at's actually pretty good. Set it in like a little ring around here. This is stuff you need to think about before hunting here, cleaning this out. Because we don't wanna hit it, make this whole thing shake and ooh, look at that. Now the brusher's up there shaking and everything. Like, we need to make this thing solid as possible. All that stringy, outline breaking up brush. This little setup right here, I love it. Prop it up a little bit. We got this kind of brushing in our side. We got this whole thing brushing us in from here on. We could sneak a shot, probably if we had to, right up through here. We might need to cut some more of that stuff. It's Sunday now. The last day we were working on this ground blind was Friday. We're pulling up to it. Right there we are. I'm thinking whenever we get some sticks on here, we should probably throw some leaves and stuff on the sticks. Big barrier breaker. But we do have a shovel with us today. If we see a turkey, we're gonna smack it in the head. We're gonna dig a hole in this ground, make it kind of flat. So that way it's even more comfortable. Ain't nobody wanna sit in an uncomfortable spot for a long time. This is possible scratching right here. Possibly a turkey track. But this is a possible angle that you guys could be getting. We could set you up on an angle here for the actual hunt. Shout out to Joel for that little mount, dude. This thing's pretty sick. Take this vest off. Once again, shout out to Tybee for that vest. There's gonna be a link down in the description if you guys wanna get it. This is one of the angles that we could see. Blind is right here. But right here, we're gonna set up some of these sticks. There's a good chance that a lot of the turkeys are coming from either downhill or from the left. If they come from the right, we're pretty decently covered. We have that one little branch tree that kind of covers the side, and we'll just have to sit still if that's the case. We don't want to stick up too much to where it's gonna block off our shots. But at the same time, we want the camouflage to be good. So a little picking and choosing exactly what we want. This stick is really thick, so we're gonna go ahead and knock that off. Put the Tybee vest on actually real quick. Yeah, we're gonna have to camouflage this up a lot better than what it is right now, that's for sure. This side looks pretty good, but this stuff over here needs more. I kind of want to avoid using some of this thicker stuff just because it's harder to shoot through. We might scoop this out a little bit so it's sloped downhill. So if we dig down here, farther than down here, it'll become flat. It's a blessing because this thing's already pretty flat here, this ground. But if they can't see you, that's the biggest thing. If they can't see you, they ain't gonna know you're there. Turkeys depend on their eyesight. They don't smell nothing. The wind can be blowing anyway, and it does not matter for turkeys. A turkey's vision is like 10 or 20 times better than a human's vision, with a human having 20/20. They're gonna see everything, dude. Like, you better be careful blinking. You better be careful breathing. If you fart, they might even see the dust come up, dude. I mean, it's some crazy stuff. There's a bunch of sticks here. I think they just kind of need propped up a little bit more. Like, I don't think my little techniques are working all that well. There we go. Sort of framing type stuff. There's many ways that I am not Jesus, and I am not a carpenter, that's for sure. For back cover, we're probably just going to want more of the stringy stuff. Ideally, get some of these leaves. It doesn't hurt to try, I guess. You kind of see what I'm getting at. The wind might blow it off. Between now and turkey season, we still got a little bit until turkey season. Maybe this is something we do the night before the hunt. Set some leaves on this so they're fresh for in the morning. That back cover is going to be looking elite though. We got a thick wall of branches going down the hill. We don't really have to worry about them necessarily being on the same level as us. If they're on the same level as us, they better be dead already. We still need to be able to shoot down the hill. So here's where we'll be sitting, shooting down across the brush, even through the brush, and shooting any turkeys that's coming around here. Obviously, the road's right there. We're not stupid, we'll be smart, using a shotgun. Our little backdrop is so nice. All the brush, say you're down the hill, boom, brush is right there. We poking right through it. Our back cover, we got them limbs and stuff behind there. I have to take a rough guesstimate how tall a turkey would be. We ain't playing around. I'm gonna throw y'all in there right now. Back to here, back there, and back to here. All right, let's go. Oh, come on. Tell me you're seeing me from there. You are not. All right, guys, we're going back out into the woods today, and we're gonna finish up that blind. We're gonna get this thing done once and for all. We got Chief, we got Pumpkin, sprawling on the ground. Oh, get him. Come on, Chief. As far as practicality goes, what we have done so far would be good, but we're making a video. The goal's not to make it function, it's to make it look cool. If y'all are enjoying the video so far, do me a favor and subscribe. When we hit 1,000, we'll drop some merch and have a new logo too. We did see turkeys out here not too long ago, and we're walking up to our ground blind right now. This thing needs to look even better. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a bunch of handfuls like this, toss them on up here, then we'll start stacking them on. You see how we got that one stick laying down? We might lay another one like that and prop sticks up against it. I kind of take the brush we already have, set it up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, about ate it. It looks cool, it's just so not practical. Like, it blocks off so many of your shots when you're actually sitting down here. I mean, it looks cool, but it's impractical. So what are we gonna do? Make it shorter. Because this one here, how it's low, if we prop stuff up there, that would look good. This one's too high where it's blocking all of our shots down towards the side of the hill. We just lower this one stick, then take some of this brush and kind of spread it out, because it's really all in one area. We don't need it to be that thick. We still need shots through here. If we just kind of prop stuff up like this, where it just kind of breaks our outline up pretty good. Kind of sticks some of them strands up in the air. It's already getting hot out here. This is crazy. Quick wardrobe change. We need to balance it in between camouflage, but can also shoot. We have to be able to shoot. Spread these webbed sticks everywhere. These things ought to break up our outline real nice. Because once again, we're gonna be facing down the hill, so the birds are gonna be looking up the hill if they come from the right spot. And if they don't come from the right spot, we have a literal tree right here with so many branches they ain't seeing nothing. I'll set the seat out here real quick. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We're just gonna add way more camouflage into it. So this way the sticks kind of stick up a little bit and they're not just piles. They're kind of propped up. It's got more of a structure to it. We're still facing down the hill, so we can't have it so high. And there's really not a crazy point to putting it above our heads. I don't even think that they really roost over here. They like to roost on the opposite hill. Just anywhere over on that opposite hill. I mean, we have seen one roost right out of our window before. Here's a video of that. It's absolutely crazy. That was like close to last season. I was messing around with the call a little too much and they came in. Today they were gobbling like crazy and I wasn't using turkey calls because I'm not trying to get them used to it. So we take some more of this camouflage and spread it throughout here. Shooting lanes are very important. If you don't have shooting lanes, it's just like you're in a stinking ground blind you bought from Walmart, but you don't open any of the windows. Like, what are you finna do? Shoot through the windows? That's looking very good. Got a bunch of it sticking up. Got a window to poke through right here. Kind of break some of this off because we need shooting windows. Oh yeah, that'd be stinking swell right there. These sticks right here should break up our outline really good. We have plenty of shooting lanes still. So our back cover, we got all them sticks and stuff right there. Right here is obviously where we're gonna be sitting. Then right here is all that brush in front. So say the turkey's down here. I mean, literally we're gonna be right here against a stump. Shout out to Tybee. We got the real tree on. Gonna be sitting in front. A literal real tree. Sounds and looks like a dead turkey. And we're gonna be coming down here from where the turkey would be coming from. We might try and hit some owl hoots tonight too and see if we can strike them. We'll be sitting right there. We got all that brush in front of us, just enough to break up our outline. We're sitting back there, we're breaking up our outline. We'll have that tree in the background. We'll also have all that back cover. Shoo, it's golden hour right now. Almost time to strike a bird with the shovel. I'll try and get him to shot gobble. So I might try and be quiet around here. I'll put you guys on the tripod and kind of look up at the blind. If you guys have any suggestions for the blind, comment down below. We'll probably be coming out in future videos making tweaks on this as it gets closer to season. We're gonna throw a little bit more on right now. We'll have to clear out our entrance and exit routes so that way it's clean. We're gonna wanna know exactly where to walk. Yo, guys, check this out. There's a feather from a bird right here. I don't know what kind of bird. Let me sniff it. Ostrich. Nah, if we kill a turkey in front of that blind, that thing would be sick. I'm gonna put you on the tripod down here. We'll walk up there so you can see exactly what it looked like. Gonna go ahead and get a little turkey's view of what you see. Throwing on the tie-weave vest now. I think this turned out pretty darn well. We got this great back cover. We got good cover in front of us. Got decent shooting lanes right now. I think this was a success. Comment down below what that looked like because I'm curious. And also, if you have any other suggestions, comment down below. Any changes, anything you want to see me do. I just checked the footage and man, if you're a turkey, you're dead. Guys, I'm still out in the woods and I just heard a turkey gobble across the road right over there. Yo, we're gonna try and get him to gobble. So it's down to the right of the setup right now. Well, it's actually up there on that hill probably. He just lit up right there. The verse of the video real quick. If we confess with our mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in our heart that God raised him from the dead, we will be saved.